Welcome to the I Ching Cafe. My name is Belinda Dovston, and it is fantastic that you are here, that you are working so beautifully with the I Ching and with the flows of change taking place in your life. This is how we accelerate our flow, how we accelerate our teams, the people around us, our businesses, and the unique and compelling thing that we are here on earth to do. Sounds great, right? Good. So this week, as we contemplate the week commencing the 26th of September 2022, we think about what is the I Ching asking us to pay attention to. Last week probably was a tricky week for you, certainly was for me, in dealing with limitations and needing to put in place those healthy boundaries and taking some time out and dealing with exhaustion, which personally, I know I spoke all about taking time out last week, but I find that very hard to do. I feel like if I'm resting, I'm not doing something useful. I've got to get rid of that. And so I hope that you got through it, that you took that time out, that you did what I failed to do, which was rest and take time out. And I trust that new insight, new energy awaits you this week, if that was real and present for you last week. Okay, so our first hexagram for this week is hexagram 48, the well. Now the well is a physical symbol, okay, so it represents a physical symbol of society, a structure that we build when we are forming a town or a village. We put the well in, we tap into the spring, and from that, the society of that town, that collection, that little hamlet of people builds up around the well, and we find that it sustains and nourishes the town, the village, and allows growth and farming and all kinds of things. If the well has been well thought out and put in the right place, we can perhaps tap into an underground stream that continues to give us energy and water and nourishment and care for all time to come. If we are hasty and we don't look after our well and we kind of are happy to settle with a little pit, all right, we have to boil the water and we have to do all these other things because the well has not gone deep enough, okay, has not been built with the future in mind. So the well symbolizes the structures we create to fulfill what we are here to do. When the well can look after others, all right, we get the gift and the blessing of that well. The well is only fit for one person to scoop a little bit of water out and can't be shared, and you're holding on to where your little well is, right? That is not in flow with the principles of this hexagram. Our job with the well is to create this beautiful, well-designed, I can't escape the word, well that allows us to feed the multitudes, to nourish the crops, to nourish the livestock, and to care for everyone in our tribe, okay? It often, in a business context, refers to our networks, and personally too, the networks that we are plugged into, the structure into which we plug our life, the structure that nourishes us and nourishes others in turn, okay? Very interesting idea and a very interesting symbol, not only of abundance and being tapped into something meaningful, tapped into that water that can just continue to create great abundance for your family and your community, right? So there's an abundance energy attached to that, but it depends on how well we've built the well, okay? All right, so this week our attention is being drawn to the structure that we have built, that we are using to give other people powerful access to this supply, okay? Our supply chain, okay, that could be something related to the well for you. So we have two changing lines this week, and they're both in extremities, all right? The first position and the sixth position. First position being something that's arriving and emerging. Our sixth position is a culmination energy of the well. In the first position, all right, this is the dodgy version, all right? The dodgy well, okay? And literally means this well is full of mud and no one comes to drink. Not even the livestock want to partake of this well, okay? So for this week, as we work with this line, there'll be something for us, some aspect of our personal life, our business, where we realize the well that we built or the well that we are using, the network or the structure that we are using is actually a bog, right? So if this well represents the structure of your business, where has your business become boggy, all right? Has become unusable by other people. And perhaps you built it to serve your community, to serve your customers, but now it cannot provide the nourishment, and therefore no one comes. So where are your products or your services where no one wants them? Okay, there's no response. It doesn't provide the nourishment that people are looking for, and they've gone elsewhere. Let us focus our attention on that, because this needs to change. We cannot expect this boggy, horrible mud to sustain people, okay, or sustain our community. We have to renovate the well, change it, move it, whatever it is, but we have to accept this well is not working. End of story. Okay, so face that. Have the courage to face where in your business, within your business concept, within your team, within your personal life, is there a well that just cannot deliver the goods anymore? Is it a well that you are using? Is it a network, for example, that you're part of, a business network, and you go every single week to the meetings, but suddenly just become aware that actually, is this really giving you anything other than mud, right? Is there mud? Is there value? Is there nourishment for you here? And if not, leave it or renovate it. Okay. Our next changing line, the sixth position, so the culmination point, is a beautiful line of this well that just is inexhaustible. The spring water has miracle powers, and it just heals the tribe and continues to give bounty and blessings to you and the tribe and the community. Oh, if I had fireworks, I'd set them off. Okay. So the last changing line on this well is a beautiful line of, because the well serves others, because you serve others, the well brings blessings to all. And wherever you can, continue to give. Don't hold on to the well for yourself. Share it. Open it up. Don't be afraid. There's this beautiful energy around something that you have, something that you're connected to, the well that nourishes you. Don't hold it on for you. Share it and open it up, because it can bring blessings to others. So yes, I painted this very glorious picture. There was sun was coming out, and there was a beautiful soft light. And oh, wow. Okay, and that's the energy of that changing line. It just gives us space and permission and encourages us to see where in our life a structure that we have built or that we're a part of or that we use brings these blessings. And our task is to open it up and to share it and to allow as many people as possible to share in the blessing. Okay, isn't that wonderful? All right, now after that, all that excitement, our outcome hexagram, or our second relating flow based on those two changing lines, is hexagram 9, the small tames. And this really brings our attention in a way similar to attention to details in hexagram 62, but not quite the same. This one really says the small things ensnare us, okay? Or the small things can trip us, and the small things can save us. All right. I think as a symbol, a picture of a giant big container ship moored in the harbor, and what's holding it to earth, okay, is a rope around a bollard, right? And there's a couple of ropes, and that's what holds it, right? So this huge, big, powerful ship is being tethered by a couple of ropes. And so in this hexagram, what it draws our attention to is that the small things require our attention, like we're a farmer where we're tending to every single plant and every single head of cattle, all right? Our attention is drawn to the small things, and we need to look after the small things because they accumulate to give the great, all right? So if we kind of dismiss the small as, I don't sweat the small stuff, yeah, whatever details, all right? That's how we become undone. But this week, lots of small things fly at us. Lots of things come to get our attention, and we have to honor the importance and significance of the small things. In one of my business lines, we started working with shorts and reels and TikToks. And, you know, they're 60 seconds. You know, you're never going to change the world with a TikTok, right? Or maybe you can. And so we found that doing these things over and over and over has created surprising results compared to longer form content or video content, which is a lot more planned out and a lot more intricate and requires more work. So that for me was an interesting week where we had this hexagram come up, and there I had this whole thing around these TikToks. So where in your business and in your personal life could you unlock lots of value because you accumulated value through the small things. Every little small thing required your attention, and that accumulated over time to the big things. Okay, I hope that helps. Right, so that was September. We've wrapped up the month. Our next one will be into our October weeklies and our October monthly coming very, very soon. So I trust that September was an amazing month filled with the deliverance that we covered in our monthly episode and the dispersing of locked energy, that you were liberated from a period of difficulty, that you were freed up from challenges and just got a bit of breathing space before we head straight in to the next stage of our development. Thank you so much for being with me today, and I look forward to seeing you subscribe, to seeing you on the socials, and of course seeing you very soon for our monthly overview for October. Thank you so much.